Testing. Testing. All right. All right. No, we're not going to be at Globe Life Field. Any MLB stadiums. Hillsborough Field, baby. Overcast. Because it's probably stupid hot out there. Enjoy the ball game. Bit of a late one. Here we go. Tampa Titans and Texas Twisters. Game 5. Hello and welcome to Hillsborough Field for Game 5 here in the NBL Finals. Texas Twisters, Tampa Bay Titans, here we are in Tampa once again. As the Tampa Bay Titans hosting the Texas Twisters here in Game 5. So, Tampa Bay with a huge win, 7-6 in Game 4. Game 6 will be, and 7 will be tomorrow and Saturday. Just so we can get this, we can get the NBL season over with. First pitch, Game 5 NBL Finals, next. Second bounding, Game 5 will be Frankie Monta. 3 postseason starts here in the NBL postseason, here in 25-26 season. So, 120 whip, 12 strikeouts, 19% strikeout rate, and 6.3% walk rate. 1-2 regular, we'll see how he does as he faces Anthony Volpe, and we are underway here in Tampa Bay for Game 5 of the NBL Finals. On the first pitch to Volpe. And it'll be fouled to the right side off the wall going down the right field line. 0-1 the count. The first pitch like 9:15.
That's the ball.
And a fastball 1-1. It was supposed to be like an 8 o'clock game. It's just one that ended up happening on the 1-1 to Volpe. It'll be down low and the splitter and the count is 1-2. Right after this, we see they're going right to Texas. High and a cutter, 2-2. Rest. Yeah, they're gonna have to be that resting on this thing called the plane. Down low and a sinker on the count is 3-2 because it's 7-8 p.m. tomorrow. We get ready for we'll do Game 6. On the 3-2, that'll be a fly ball into deep left field. This one going back. Ian Happ looking up and he makes the catch. In left field for out number 1, first out of the ball game. Here's Lars Newpar. Lars Newpar, the right fielder, batting just .245 as he steps up to the plate. Second batter of this ball game. And Monta's able to deal a fastball right down Broadway for strike 1. Oh, like on the dot down the middle of 2. Goes for the corner this time, fouled off. And he's got Newbar to 2 strikes. So really good start here for Frankie Montas. 0-2. And away. Fly ball to deep right field. And the catch is made by the one and only Mike Trout in right field for out number 2. 2 down. There's the left fielder Anthony Santander. Top of the first, 2 out. Check swing splitter, strike 1. In Major League Baseball, won the Silver Slugger Award in 2024. Only one to Santander. That'll be high fly ball. He corked it, but it's foul. Strike 2. And might just see if we can get out of this inning on just 12 pitches. Go 2. Swag and a miss, and he got him on a high fastball at 96. We're going to the bottom of the first. What a way to get out of it for Frankie Montes on a high fastball. Taking the mound for the Texas Twisters in Game 5 of the NBL Finals. For Tyler Anderson, 2 postseason starts, not really much on, 180 ERA, 1 whip, 25.6% strikeout rate, and a 7.7% walk rate. We'll see how he does. He's only has 2 postseason starts. A lot of the guys have had 3 or 4 by this point. So here's the first baseman, Dallas Stapleton, leading off bottom of the first for the Tampa Bay Titans. Oh, first pitch swinging to deep left field, back to the wall. Not enough. There's out number 1. Here comes the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Stapleton, that's a good start though for his at-bats today. Flying out to deep left on the first pitch, but just almost it was so close to getting a home run. So here's the shortstop, Mason Wynn, and if he can take advantage, if he can get barrel, he might be able to get it to go. Better, that'll be upper inside corner, 1-0. He just needs the right pitch. And he pops one up behind on plate. And the Texas catcher's going to it, and he's able to make the grab. So that's out number 2. Catcher. I know. Struggling not remember. I remember Tampa better than I do Texas for some reason. Here's Mike Trout. 2 outs, bottom of the first. So the change up ball 4. I mean, this is a great start for Tyler Anderson. He's only thrown 4 pitches so far, and he's already got 2 out. It'll be foul ball. Both the catcher and he goes into the dugout, right at where the stairs are. On the 1-1 to Mike Trout. Fastball. Called strike, 1-2. I mean, he's not really getting any pitches in. He gets one that's going to get in the right field base hit. So that's second for Mike Trout. That gets the day started offensively for the Titans. Here in the first. Keeps in and going. Here comes Max Muncy. I was thinking M.A. Throw back to first. Trout's called safe. I was about to say like Mike Muncy. High and a fastball in the upper outside corner. Strike 1 to Max Muncy, the third baseman. Honestly, defensively, he's been pretty good in this series. Just look at that batting average. A 1. Sinker fouled away, 0-2. Series tied 2 games apiece. This has been a really good series so far. On the 0-2 to Max Muncy. Foul back. Keep that back going. Anderson looks back at first. Swag on the best hitting, struck out. Muncy down below the knees. So that's going down the first. 1 hit for Tampa. We're going to the second. The top of the second, Jake Berger leading off for the Twisters. So Jake Berger, the Twisters' first baseman. Onto steals. Down low on a fastball at 95. Ball 1. On the fastball. All that, getting the right grip and trying not to let your, don't lose command of the ball. And that'll be ground ball right at short. Sidearm toward the first and win. Got him. For out number 1. Push that top of the second. And here comes the DH. Jerkson Profile. 1 homer and 5 RBIs here in the postseason for Texas. As much as winds and deals. Swung and a miss. Strike 1. Top of the second. Only 0-1 to Profile. This one, you know, the opposite extreme, or too low. With that sinker. And he deals. Check swing, they call it a strike. Always gotta be careful with these check swings. If you're not careful, they burn you. 1-1 to the Profile, and that'll be, oh, what a shot! At 102, but it doesn't have it up there. Is he not able to find out? It just doesn't. It kind of died once it got towards the deep outfield. And it was an easy catch for 3.5, despite being over 100 miles an hour. Here's Zach Gilloff with 2 on top of the second. Cutter, a little bit high and a little bit outside. And the first pitch to Gilloff. Check swing, 1-1. I mean, you may get a check swing with that. You're gonna say swing and a miss. He swung right well on it, probably about 2 feet under that fastball. On the 1-2. Down low in the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Counts even. Onto the steal. Swag and a miss, and he got him chasing a slider. And Montes gets out of the second. We're going to the Titans' second. Still scoreless. We're in game 5. There's Ozzie Albies. He's batting on the second, leading off for Tampa, the second baseman. Tampa Bay with the only hit so far in this ball game. Fastball, just 87 miles an hour from Tyler Anderson. That's slow for him in the Major League Baseball in MLB fastball. That is slow. Usually with a fastball at the MLB level, which this is like basically an alternative to that in this universe. On the 0-2, that'll be high, that'll be foul. Luke Salvi has that back going. So, like, what that is essentially, how do I explain this? 87 miles an hour on a fastball, the MLB is like really slow. Usually around 90. Like your ideal is probably between 90 and 98. That's about your average. Well, that's most of them, and your average is about 94 to 95. Like anything above 100 is really good. On the 1-2 to Ozzie Albies. Swag and a miss, and they got him with a circle change. 1 down, bottom of the second. Here comes Salvador Perez, which in game, I believe game 1, at least game 1, yeah, game 1 he didn't even game 1 he wasn't in the lineup, and then in game 2 they put him as a pitcher in like the 6th or 7th inning, and then every game since then he's been on in the starting lineup. That's how, I mean. Probably a smart addition because what was it, Sunday? That was game 4, which my highlights for that got highlight for game 3 upload today. I gotta speed up the pace on those. On the 0-2, that'll be ground ball right towards third. Smith overhand to the first, got him in time for round number 2. is Byron Buxton. He home run 17 RBI, is one of the best hitters for the Titans. And game 2, no, the game 3, 2-run home run. But he tried to bunt on a fastball up high. And the count's 0-1. He had the home run, the 2-run. I can speak. He had the 2-run home run in game 3, swung and a miss 0-2. Where he hit the 2-run. Yeah, Salvador Perez got a 10-mile-an-hour line drive to third base, and then he hit a 2-run home run, bottom of the 9th. And it was 3-0, and that Bucks home run made it 3-2. And then it was with 2 outs, by the way, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Fly ball by Buxton in center field. 2 runners going after it. And it's going to drop in the middle of them. And for a single, Buxton tried to extend it to second. He was called out. That was strange. That looked like a for sure catch. And then I don't know what he was thinking. We're going into the 3rd. That was odd. So, top of the 3rd, Sid on Rafaela leading off. I might as well finish what I was saying about Buxton. And there's a fly ball to deep left field. Nehab was there, and he makes the catch. Ran him on the first pitch of the 3rd. And then Sid on Rafaela, the center fielder. There's the Tyler Stevenson. He's the catcher. So Buxton in game 2, yeah, then they just lost. They lost to 2, they were that close. But then on Sunday, Salvador Perez had 2 home runs. And there's a fly ball center field. And a nice catch by Byron Buxton in center. Good job in that line drive. When it's going at you real fast, it's a lot harder than reading a fly ball that's in the air, because you can see it and it's just coming, and it has time to drop down. But when you're in the outfield facing a line drive, it's basically just hope that hits the glove. You're gonna have more time to react than an infielder, but you're not gonna have as much time to react as like a normal fly ball. A bit of an early on that swing by Josh Smith as the count's 0-2, and there's 2 outs, top of the 3rd. We're flying through this ball game. On the 0-2 to Smith. And Montes got him for strike 3 on the lower inside corner. And we're going to the bottom of the 3rd. There's 2 hits for the Titans. Titans still have this one. Scoreless going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Hitting off the Tampa Bay 3rd with lead left fielder Ian Happ, 4 homers, 7 RBIs, batting .345 in the NBL postseason. Game 5 of the NBL Finals. Down low in the circle change, ball 1. On the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball, 2-1 out. Got him with a cutter up high for strike 1. And half 3-7. Kind of reminding me of game 1, where a lot of games have been slow. So they're going to be grab ball left field. Volpe Fields overhand to the first. Got him it. Threat number 1 and bottom of the 3rd. Both shortstops, Anthony Volpe and Mason Wen. Volpe for Texas, Mason Wen for Tampa Bay. They've both been really solid for their ball clubs. Here's the catcher for Tampa Bay, Harry Ford. Fastball middle low for strike 1. He's not a speed pitcher, I can definitely tell that. Because that fastball is just 91. I mean, barely getting to like MLB speed range. I don't know what a cutter, because that's about like college level. Going to like an 87-mile-an-hour fastball. On the 1-2. We into center field, base hit for Harry Ford with a 1-out single in the 3rd. 3rd hit for Tampa Bay. Meanwhile, Texas was still hitless. So Harry Ford's first with a single to center. You didn't get He didn't get the best hit off that ball, but he got on base. He got the hit. That's all that counts. Especially when the stakes are this high. ACDC? Like ACDC knockoff is more what it sounds like. Fastball at 90. Strike one. Tyler Anderson, he's not a speed pitcher. He's kind of like the antithesis of that. I can tell. Just by watching him. He's the antithesis of you know, your Paul Skeens, your Jacob Mizorowski. He is the antithesis of that. I mean, that's not to say he doesn't throw. He does not throw fast because that's not really his goal. His goal, I think he's doing like more of a like off speed. Like you're so. I mean, you're going. I mean, because every the sliders and stuff look about normal. Me too. Just his fastball is really slow. On the 0-2. Into center field, another base hit. You gotta stop at third. No, Harry Ford went all the way to third base. Runners on the corners here in the bottom of the third. So I didn't think Harry Ford would make it to third base, but he was able to. Runners in the corners, one out, bottom of the third innings, and after this half inning, I'm gonna change banners, so I'll have a real quick break. Just heads up, just so you know. Just gonna be a quick break so the battery doesn't die mid-game. On the 0-1 to Mason Wynn, that'll be tapped foul on the circle change, and the count's 0-2. Number 46 in the regular season for Mason Wynn. He's been struggling here in this postseason. Good job at looking at the batting average. Not necessarily showing him because he can grade it short. Just in front of the plate. And that'll be a ground ball. There's one. Reverse, got him, double play. Texas Twisters double play. And the Twisters get out of it. Here in the third, we're going to the fourth. The shortstop Anthony Volpe. Leading off the fourth. The leadoff hitter for Texas, which they still haven't got a base hit. Down low and a sinker, and that'll be ball one. He's already gone. He's already pitched 3 no-hit innings. Let's see. I don't want to get too much on the unless he gets like really deep into the ball game, but we will see. On the 1-1. Splitter tap foul 1-2. But if he can get something like that, I'm rooting for him. Yeah, I'll get him between the 4th and 5th. Between the top and the bottom half of this. Oh, that ball gets away. 2-2. Nobody on base. Just a ball down. That'll be fly ball down the right field line. He might try going after it, but he's not going to be able to get there. He's no. So foul ball right for Anthony Volpe. 2-2 for Montes. And a foul ball by Volpe. On the 2-2. Gonna be tap foul. I believe it's a perfect game too. Yeah, it's a perfect game as well. It's a perfect game. So on the 2-2. Line base hit. 3 perfect innings for Frankie Montes. Shutout still intact. Runner on first. With 3 perfect innings. And then Volpe breaks it up with a base hit. The leadoff single for Anthony Volpe. Here is Lars Newbar. Volpe's taken off, but it's found on a sinker at 94. Starting to cheer. I think he wants to throw back to first. Got him at first base! Did not expect that. He is out. Volpe is out at first. You don't see, it just feels like a routine play. I've seen maybe like 3 or 4 all year of actual pickoffs. Like, not like that's not accounting for like weird bases and stuff. You know, like really bad base running. Just, you know, them going on. I'm just not used to them getting it. I swung and I missed. Got him with a fastball. There's that number 2. Fourth strikeout for Frankie Montes. In the 1-hit ball game. So here's Anthony Santander with 2 outs in the 4th for the Twisters. Down with a fastball 0-1. Frankie Montes dominating on the mound here in game 5 in the 4th inning. This Texas team is they're really struggling. Down low on the splitter 1-1. Maybe cool if we could do like 8 shutout innings. I think I've seen 6 before. I may have seen 7 here. That'll be the show. I had like the Yankees franchise mode I'm doing personally. I didn't get Luisio to pitch a full game. And he got like 16 strikeouts or something insane. On the 3-2 pitch to Anthony Santander, that'll be a ground ball. Gonna get past the second baseman for a base hit. Right past Ozzie Albies. So a 2-out single for Anthony Santander. So here's Jake Berger for the Twisters. Down low on a fastball at 97 inside, ball 1. Still a scoreless ball game, 2 outs with a runner at first, just like a few moments ago. Down low, fastball at 95, below the knees, ball 2. Frankie Montes struggling to get above the knees there in the middle. Line, base hit down the right field line for Jake Berger. Runner racing around third. Santander in the 3rd. And Berger is in there with a 2-out double. So there's 2 on, 2 out. Here in the 4th for the Twisters. Mike Trout did his best, but it's not enough. Texas, they're figuring out Frankie Montes here in the 4th. Here's his 51st pitch. Down low and a fastball, ball 1. And here come the boos. I wouldn't be happy either. On the 1-out. Sticker top foul. Oh yeah, there's giving Montes quite the treatment. I'm just ready to get a couple of these shots to be better. And that ball gets down. Bounce 2 on line. He's lucky nobody tried to steal. He's lucky Santander didn't try to steal home. On the 2-1. Got away 2 and 2. Frankie Montes in a bit of a pickle here on a 2-2 out. Fastball 3-2. And he's arguing with the ump. And this crowd's backing him. They are booing the ump even more than they're booing him. Bounce 3-2. Ball 4, bases loaded. And but Frankie Montes and the umpire are getting booed. Here's Zach Cheloff. It's like, well, you suck, but also the umpire sucks. You should have another chance. That's high fly ball to deep right for Cheloff. Goodbye, grand slam. NBL Finals grand slam for Zach Cheloff, and it's 4-0. Oh, baby! All four of them race back to the dugout. In excitement. I mean, he got a really good shot down that right field line. It was off the foul pole as well. What a moment. We're going to a set on Rafael, so Texas is now certainly up 4-0. Oh, one to set on, it'll be down. Got him on a fastball at 94, 0-2. So Randy Rodriguez kicking it, and they're probably one of them coming in after this inning. If they keep Montes in for the fifth, ooh, this crowd is not going to like it one bit. A line foul gets Rafael out of the play. This crowd is they're going to lose it. Oh, hearing before you made a bad call, I was hearing the boo. I can hear the boos through these headphones. They're not going to be. Going to be a ground ball. Right towards win it. That's short. Hard overhand throw to first. Got him. So that's out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Zach Geloff with a grand slam. And it's 4-0 Texas. So, hold on. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go change the battery. I'll be right back. Testing. Alright, we are back. Here we go, bottom of the 4th inning. 4-0 Texas. Here's Mike Trout. Try to get as quickly as possible. And that'll be a pop fly behind home plate. Tyler Stevenson under it. And he'll make the catch, and there's one down, bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th, third baseman Max Muncy to the plate. So the Tampa Bay Titans, I mean, they're going to have to find an answer back Because Frankie, I don't know what they're gonna do about him. I think he's done for the season. Give up a grand slam and put her outside, and the Cats doing a grand slam in a finals game. I mean, it's not like an ultimate grand slam or anything, or a walk-off grand slam, but still, that'll be a high fly ball that'll be popped up above the dugout into the seats. On the 2-2 to Max Muncy. Got a piece of it on a cutter foul, and the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's Anderson deal. Goes to Max Muncy. It'll be a high fly ball down the right field line, going into the corner. That'll be foul. Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's Anderson to the line and deal. Fire fastball at just 89 miles an hour. Maybe his slowness and speed to his advantage, so just it makes it harder to know what's coming. You know, the fastball fouled away. I mean, if you don't play baseball and you don't really know a lot about baseball, you know, it'd be that different. Oh, it is that different. Foul, and the count's 3-2. At like 8, 9, 10 miles an hour difference means quite a bit. On the 3-2 to Max Muncy. Gone away and a fastball. The only thing is, if he overuses his fastball, it's going to lose its magic. People will just get used to it. Swag and a miss, and he got him on a fastball on the lower inside corner for his 3rd strikeout. Here in 4 innings, so here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Laying down 4-0 after that grand slam. Tyler Anderson goes upstairs for ball 1 on a fastball. And down low with a circle change for ball 2 on the opposite extreme. And it'll be fly ball left. And there's that number 3. We're going to the 5th. 4-0 Texas. Keegan coming in, as I would have expected, for the Tampa Bay Titans. 13 postseason appearances so far this season. And then relief for Frankie Montas. I think Frankie Montas, I think his season's done. I don't think he's going to need another appearance. You know, even if we go into like a long, like 18 innings plus type game. Even if in that scenario, which we did have an 18-inning game in the postseason, like round 2, if we could go back. I mean, by like, you know, the amount of games it wasn't that long ago, but by actual time, since no longer I was calling real baseball games. It was that long ago. Got him on a fastball at 95. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him on a slider on the outside edge for strike 3, 1 down top of the 5th. So 1 down, top of the 5th inning. Here's Josh Smith. Got him with a circle change, and the count's 0-1. So Josh Smith struck out his first time today for the Twisters. Down low with that slider at 85 for Keegan Aiken. He seems to favor breaking pitches more. And there'll be a ground ball base hit into right for Josh Smith. 1 out single for Smith here on the 5th. There's Anthony Volpe. So Volpe's 1 for 2 today. And he waits on that fastball at 94. That's on the one. Fascinating thing with Frankie Montes is the first 3 innings were like immaculate. He was like nailing it, and then the 4th he fell apart. And that's it. It's almost like something, I don't know, maybe his mindset? I don't know. It's odd. That, I just thought, maybe the events played out. 3 perfect innings, and then just snapping. Like that. I can do it. That's what I'm gonna get. I think there's one more thing. I can feel my middle finger, snap my fingers a bunch. If it's sensitive. You don't hurt, just don't snap my fingers enough. The fly ball, shallow center field. Buxton waiting on it, and I'll make the catch for out number 2. So Wolpe's retired. Good Josh Smith on first base, so here comes the right fielder Lars Newbar. Lines are found down into left field. 0-1 the count. On the 0-1, it'll be fire outside. The count's 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up. That's short. Bit of a long way. And the catch is man. That's on number 3. We're going to the Tampa Bay 5. 4-0 Texas. So Salvador Perez leading off the Tampa Bay 5. And why do I hear like running water sounds? That's weird. I thought it was running water. Better fouled away, and the count's 0-1. Salvador Perez up for 1 today. And got him with a circle change right at the knees. Anderson's still on the mound. That's a base hit in the left. Salvador Perez with a leadoff single there on the 5th in the left center. I mean, he didn't get a great hit on it, but he was able to just by sheer power get that ball to find some grass. Upstairs with a very high fastball for ball 1. Gives it center fielder Byron Buxton. 4 shutout innings so far for Tyler Anderson. I feel like if he really tries, he could throw like 8 innings or something like stupidly good. And the 2 promise is pitch count. Wait, because look how many balls he's throwing. That's 3-0 to Tyler Anderson. But he's the NBL final. I would imagine they would try to get everything out of him they can. As the count's 3-1, and gets some Buxton on a high fastball. Triple change up, tap, foul, 3-2. Full payoff pitch, and he struck him out. Got him with the K. His 4th strikeout in the ball game, and his left fielder Ian Hamm. On the 5th pitch, and the cutter goes back inside. The count's 0-1. 6 swing, got him on a cutter, 1 ball, 1 strike. First seamer popped up, foul. On the 1-2 to Ian Happ.
2-2.
Down low and the count's 2-2. Down low, ground ball on the left. And 2-2 tap foul on a circle change up. On the 2-2 to Ian Happ, it'll be fly ball on the right. And Newbury will easy make the catch for number 2, bottom of the 5th. Raiders here for the catcher with 1 on and 2 on here in the 5th. 1 on, 2 out here in the 5th. Salvador Perez, who got the base hit to lead off the 5th, but they've got nothing since. Broken bat for Harry Ford to right field, down the first base line. Use the catch for Jake Berger, but outside number 3. We're going to the 6th. It's still a 5-inning shutout game. We're going to the 6th. 5 shutout innings for Tyler Anderson. We're going to the 6th. And Rodriguez. So leading off the 6th will be left fielder Anthony Santander. So Anthony Rodriguez, so he's coming in for the Tampa Bay Titans. So his first pitch is a ball. So we've seen him before. This Tampa Bay team, I mean, it looked like they were going to do well in this game, and then it's going. It's like the game is just completely flipped on its head. And the second set of 3 innings. The first set of 3 innings were dominated by Tampa Bay. Now it's just not that. It's just not that anymore. That'll be a high fly. It'll be a hard line drive to right. Mike Trout's got it. He was right to him as well. This crowd's holding out hope. I do see a few empty seats. It's not common for a finals game. Not a crazy amount of empty seats, but I saw a few. It's not good. That's not good. Not good. On the 1-0 to Jake Berger. Pop up behind home plate. Therefore waiting on it. Still waiting. He's got it. 2 down. I'll keep Rodriguez in. Yeah, they didn't want to keep Keegan in though. The designated hitter jerks some profile. Is he profile able to foul it off? So, Proffer able to pop it up to third base. And Muncie able to make a catch, and that's out on the 3. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Tampa Bay still scoreless. Going into the 6th inning. 4-0 Texas. So Dallas Stapleton leading off the bottom of the 6th inning. Tyler Anderson still on the mound. He's pitched 5 shutout innings of baseball. Down 0-2 to Dallas Stapleton. Bottom for strike 3, bottom of the 6th. So there's 1 out for Dallas Stapleton. 5 Ks for Tyler Anderson. He doesn't really seem to be as much a strikeout pitcher, although he is getting those strikeouts. But he seems to be good and almost. He's reminding me a bit of what's that? Justin Verlander. Reminds me a bit of Justin Verlander now that I think that goes. He seems good for like long stretches. Got him in the count, 0-2. And the count's 0-2. That'll be down the right field line. That's into the corner. Count 0-2. Swag and a best on the cutter. And that's strike 3, bottom of the 6th. Anyway, hard lineup for Mike Trout to start his at bat on the count 0-1. Down 0-2 to Mike Trout. Trickles in here with the count 0-2. On the 0-2 pitch to Mike Trout. Swag and a miss on a slider, a little bit. Strike 3, and we're going to the 7th. That's 6 strikeouts for Tyler Anderson. Jacob Webb taking the mound here for the Titans in the 7th inning. Top of the 7th, here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. He was the one who hit the grand slam, which gave the Twisters all 4 of their runs. It's been not a very eventful game. I could say outside of the grand slam, some strikeouts happened. Few hard base hits, but not a crazy amount of action in this ball game so far. Actually, nice light away. A high fly ball. That one's going to go to deep right center field. Buxton still going back. Hey! Oh, what a catch by Byron Buxton! He just saved a double. That was going to be a bounce. That was going to be off the top of the wall, and he saved it. He kept it from either being a double from going over the fence or being a home run. There's it on Raphael, and he'll take a fastball to start his at bat. A huge catch there in center field by Buxton. That's notable. Counts on 2-0 to Rafaela. Still on the fastball now. Lower inside corner, lower outside corner. Down low for Jacob Webb. Counts 3-1. And Raphael able to ground to short, Mason win. Hard to the first. Stapleton's got it for out number 1 at first base. Out number 2. Catcher Tyler Stevenson has struck out and lined out today, but he's been really solid behind the plate, especially on the pop-ups, which has been quite a few in this ball game. Went all late Thursday night, and the count's 1-0. And that ball, that's right past third base. Max Muncy did not move. Base hit in the left for Tyler Stevenson. And so gets on base today with a 2-out single. So here's Josh Smith. It'll be got him on a fastball. On the lower outside corner, the count's 1-0. Jacob Webb's gonna wind the deal. Behind that leg kick, got him on a fastball at 94. That was a really good fastball. And right in the middle. Oh, it's off Jacob Webb's leg. Well, first he's going to be right, of course. Base hit. Josh Smith, there's 2 on, 2 out, top of the 7th. For the Texas Twisters, Jacob Webb on his knees. Is he alright? I don't think he is. Oh, he's complaining. He's not doing well. I think he... Oh, wow, they're going to keep him in. He seems okay enough to keep pitching. I don't know if that's going to last, but he comes out after this 7th. Am I going to be shocked? No. On the 0-1, Anthony Volpe. That was a good. Oh, that was an odd. That was a good pitch. Just he needs to hit this thing called the strike zone, or get Volpe to chase. That was not looking for the fly ball to left, and he didn't have Sarah to make the catch. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch. 4-0 Texas. Here in Game 5. Bottom of the 7th inning, Max Muncy leading off for Tampa Bay. They trail 4-0. As he fouls off the first pitch, fastball. Tyler Anderson still on the mound here in the 7th. 6 shutout innings for Tyler Anderson. He's been quite incredible. He's probably going for 7. Check swing, strike 2. Some really dominant pitching for Tyler Anderson today. He's going 1, 2, 3 down list each inning. Down away by Muncy. Down away in a circle changeup. Oh, we got some Muncy. Muncy doing a good job getting a piece of these pitches. Fouling them off. Anderson deals the 0-2. Off the plate now. 88-mile-an-hour fastball. Which also the fact that he's not throwing as hard probably is what's keeping him in this game. His arm's less tired. Inside circle change 2-2, but if he doesn't, what he's right about now is could be where he's starting to get tired. Foul away on a fastball because now the pitches are starting to go either way inside or way outside, signaling that he's losing his command a bit. On the 2-2. High, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He might be starting to lose his command a bit. We're going to give him a few more chances, of course. Swing and a miss, and he struck out Muncy anyway. 8 strikeouts for Tyler Anderson. And I think for his arm, that's going to be it. But he's had quite the game. The Texas fans that are cheering him on. I don't know if you hear him, but we're going to bring in Luke Weaver. Not New York Met in real life, so. Ew. I like the Yankees, but moving on. Luke Weaver, 9 postseason appearances. 7 innings pitched, 231 ERA, 27% strikeout rate. We'll see how he does. As he faces the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 8 strikeouts for Tyler Anderson in this ball game. And we're in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch to Ozzy Albies. It'll be down low on that knuckle curve. That first pitch, just how low that was. Did you struggle with it? Or is that like intent? Maybe you're trying to go to the inside there ball too. The balls go like up. God, that is just scary. And you're flying away just like a foot or two away from your face at over 95 miles an hour. Got it with a fastball at 97. We were throwing a bit harder than the starters today. He's throwing up towards 97, 98, 99. People seem to crack 100 with his fastball. The cutter is a 91, 3-1 the count. On the 3-1 to Ozzy Albies. Ball 4 and a leadoff walk for Ozzy. We're in the 7th. One on base. Here's Salvador Perez with a single. If he hits a home run here, that would cut the lead in half. Because you know this guy can do stuff like that.
Ball inside.
Because he did it in game 4. Why wouldn't he do it again? The Village and Pomeranz warming up for Texas. On the 1-0 to Salvador Perez. Weaver lines and deals. It'll be a high fly ball. That one's going to go. Not very deep. It's very high to right field. McGuire the catch. Easy. Under the cutoff. And our shit out bottom of the 7th inning. And here's Byron Buxton. Also, I would argue that he probably deserves third place. Well, he could probably be in 4th. Not 7th. He should be in 4th right next to Mike Trent. That's what I would do if I were the coach. I would put them next to each other. Because you always pick your best hitters 3 and 4. And then the best guy after that should be the leadoff. That's how I would do it. On the 0-1, cutter in the counts.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even a ball and 1 strike. I wouldn't put like a good hitter like that. Because they play the least. That's kind of what you have to keep in mind with that. Is there's a foul off the Buxton on that cutter, 1 and 2. When you're a coach and and you're coming up with the starting lineup, the batting order. The guys you want hitting more, you want in certain spots. The best guy you always want 3rd, and then from there, I mean, you can decide. But if you want the best hitters hitting more, it's not always the idea, because I get they account for how tired are they, can they play today, how's their arm. Have your best guys play more games.
3 and 2.
If that 2nd, 5th, 6th, or 7th, they'd be like, but they're not crazy. And then 8th and 9th. They made the team, but does it mean they're producing? Not necessarily. But they could just not be a great hitter, but be great in the field too. Swing and a miss, and he got him on a fastball. That's strike 3 to Byron Buxton. We're going to the 8th. So still a shutout ball game. 4 runs and hits for Texas, just 5 hits for Tampa. So they're gonna bring in Luke Little here in the 8th for Tampa Bay. He appeared in the postseason. 8.1 innings pitched, 648 ERA, 28.9% strikeout rate. We'll see how it does. Face the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That'll be a first pitch. It'll be a sweeper at 82 inside. Need the breaking balls. We lied, base hit out in the left field line. That's it in the corner all the way to the wall. Ian App is there. And he rifles it to second base, but it's not in time. It'll be a leadoff double for Lars Nipper. And that was right down the line. And had a bit of air time. Bouncing. Once it gets down the line, then it goes in the corner. And you're a runner. You got quite a bit to work with. And the thing with running is when you get that big hit and you get in deep in the corner, your entire goal is to sprint. Take advantage of it. Oh, one ending sun run there. He'll foul it off on the splitter. And 90. I'd be very surprised if we could have said 100. I just saw it there. I opened my. Got 3 numbers now. It'll be Bloods. It's gonna get down. That's right by my track. And you're stay on second. North Texas. There's Jake Berger. Lars Newpar's on second base. Top of the 8th. Another splitter, strike 1. Not a very enthusiastic crowd. Quite a bit of booze. Not a lot of enthusiasm. There's no way to do it. Yeah, but swing and a miss. He got him on a fastball. 2 down, top of the 8th. Jacob Berger goes down and swing. He is retired. The one gonna bring the DH Justin Profar.
One ball, no strike. There he goes.
Bounce to it out to Justin Profar. You say he didn't go.
Yo, that's a ball.
One gonna miss. On the 3-0, gonna be swing and a miss. The ground ball and the right field base hit. Foul. Not base hit. A little bit of a misspeak there. Counts for Jackson Crawford. Nipper on second. 2 out. Just look where we'll get out of it. The deal swing. It'll be down the right field, left field line. It's gonna be a foul ball. Crawford will get another shot. He got lucky there. Yeah, he's over 2. I didn't think he had a hit today. Now, low base hit in the right for Profar. Nipper around third. Throw on. We'll keep Nipper at third base. So he just stays at third base. The third base coach holds him at third. It'll bring Zach Jill off to the plate with runners in the corners. And still out. And he was the one who hit the grand slam in the 4th. You can get the Twisters all 4 runs they have now. It was off the foul pole down the right field line. I mean, I know Mike Trout's not like Aaron Judge, but I don't know his like feeling stats off the top of my head, but Mike Trout, he just remind me of Aaron Judge a bit. Just like if you took Aaron Judge and put him on the Rockies. That's pretty much Mike Trout. That's how I see him. On the 0-2 to Zach Jella. Well, in real life, not in this custom mode. Inside, lower inside corner, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zach Dilloff on the 1-2, swing popped up behind home plate, foul. At 98 on that fastball. He's still held fastball. On the 1-2 to Zach Dilloff. Foul back. And Rick was going on deal on the 1-2 swing. And a nice finish strikeout Zach Dilloff. I believe that's the second strikeout today for Zach Dilloff. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th. Dave Buffett's taking the mound for the Texas Pacers. In the bottom of the 8th inning. 7 postseason appearances. 7.1 innings pitched, 245 ERA, 33% strikeout rate is a face. The leadoff hitter for the 8th inning, Ian Happ. 18 yard, but he's leading off the 8th, which that's one fair. Base hit in the left field. Ian Happ able to find some grass to lead off the 8th for Tampa Bay. Maybe that's the spark that the Titans need, which they've been struggling to find one of those. It's been 7 innings of shutout baseball for Texas. Almost like, yeah. The thing is, it's almost like Texas being handed. It's like as if they're being handed like political points, kind of. Which that's kind of not a great example. The examples there that I just don't like the use of that example. Kind of like, let's say you're at like an arcade or something. Kind of like you're picking the machine. You know, like a little kid. You have an older sibling, and then they win something.
2-1.
Tampa Bay. Well, gonna be line foul. So Tampa Bay right now they're in a rough spot. They're at the arcade. Their older sibling won something. They're not winning anything, and Tampa Bay's not getting. They're just not getting anything right now. Proves it to be as Harry Ford strikes out. They just keep. It's almost like a baseball twilight zone that they've entered. The base hit, strike they just keep striking out. Here's Dallas Stapleton, bottom of the 8th to the plate. It's just got him with a fastball, ball 1. And, you know, he didn't get the strike. The ball got him in a very outside corner. Like, it clipped the corner, but they still go with the ball. That's inside. Ball 2. And ground ball passed to third baseman Smith into left field. Swanton Fair throws down to third base. The Happ stays at third. Well, he goes to third and he stops there. I mean, that's such a lucky break for Tampa Bay, but unfortunately for them, they're unable to produce any runs out of it. The runners on second and third. What? 2 ducks on the pond for Mason Wynn, the shortstop. 0 for 3. Until you're struggling. And it does almost feel like. Oh, that'll be a high fly ball. This one's gonna go. That was out of nowhere. There it goes. Goodbye. Home run. Second postseason home run for Mason Wynn. And it's a 1-run game, just like that. 1 swing in the bat. And this game is it's a whole new game. And Tampa Bay's right back in it. That was into the bullpen, down the left field line for Mason Wynn. He was 0 for 3 going into this at-bat. And now it's 4 to 3. How about that? That's gonna be, what was it, Cade Povich? His day is done. Okay. Bo Brisky coming in, taking him out here in the 8th inning. This reminds me of Game 3 a bit. Just hitting this sort of comeback happened a bit earlier this time. Actually reminds me a bit of Game 4 too. Oh, that's when, yeah, the crowd's right back in it. They were like, probably half falling asleep, a few were leaving, a few just talking about whatever, because this Tampa team was, they looked checked out until just right about now. I was starting to almost doze off just because, like, ground ball, base hit, strikeout. Next inning, Tampa, strikeout. Next inning, strikeout, and then, like, this good old game. That was what Game 2 was like. Oh, this way, okay? And truck goes down on the slider at 84. 2 down, bottom of the 8th. That'll bring Max Munson to play with 2 out, bottom of the 8th. Oh, it's a fastball well off the plate on the outside edge with ball 1. And again, similar to Mason Wayne, he's been got out 3 times today. He pops up. Yeah, but that'll be 0 for 4. There's the catch by Tyler Stevenson. We're going to the 9th. So Mason Wynn, a 3-run blast, and it's a 1-run game. Just like that. And Zach Gallen coming in, top of the 9th inning for the Tampa Bay Titans. Trying to keep it to a 1-run game. He's comparing 6 postseason games to Tampa Bay. Record. I'm going to read all those stats. We'll see how it does. Here's Cedar Rafaela. First pitch on the 4-seam fastball, and the count's 0-1. There's fly ball. Top fly in the show outfield, Mason Wynn, and makes the catch. 1 down, top of the 9th. So it's Tampa Bay here. Just a 1-run game. There's the guy who made it almost a dang near erased the 4-0 grand slam in the 4th by Zach Geloff. He almost erased it. Now it's a 1. Texas is only up by 1 run now, which they've been struggling offensively too this entire game outside of that grand slam. And that grand slam has been all they've got offensively as far as runs go in this ball game. And out top of the 9th, as Gallen deals to Tyler Stevenson, it'll be high on a fastball, 1-1. And he's going to draw just because of 2 offensive explosions, swing and a miss, 1 and 2. 2 offensive explosions, 1 on each on each team. They're very far apart from each other in this game. And outside of that, it has been strikeout, maybe a base hit here and there, and some more strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out with an knuckle curve. 2 down, top of the 9th. The first K for Zach Gallen. He's like a starter, but really, he's kind of became a reliever. Sorts. So here's Josh Smith. I'm trying to get a little tired. And just to rhythm this game on. It's starting to put me in the twilight zone just because of how many strikeouts and all this other stuff there were. I started to like almost doze off, and then all of a sudden there's bottom of the 8th, there's 2 guys on, and then the next thing I know, It went from a 4-0 game to a 1-run game, where the score is 4-3 Texas. And now I'm locked in. Counts 2-1, top of the ninth, 2 out. Down deals. Found down the left field line by Josh Smith. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, we're gonna get out of it and knuckle curve. They say ball 3. That looked like strike 3 to my eyeballs. This crowd ain't having it. Foul away. Count stays full. This guy's energized now. On the 3 to Smith. Ball 4 to Josh Smith. I think that he should be out, but that's my opinion. There's shortstop Anthony Volpe. So Volpe went for 4 today. Struggled, but he was able to get on base at least once out over there. Bounce on 1, and James fighting back for this one. On the 1, Anthony Volpe. Down deals running on for second base. The throw down to second is... Oh, the ball's going to get away. He's going to third. The throw back home. One of the infielders got it. That was a bad misfire. Right past second base. Alright, just a few days ago, it was the Mets and then the Royals. The Mets are bad, but the Royals, they threw what? Not 1, not 2, but they threw 3 balls completely off target in a row on the same play, causing swing and a miss, and there's strike 3. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Segway with a chance to walk it off, or a chance for the Twisters to take a 3-2 series lead. They will take a 3-2 series lead. We're about to find out. Texas Twisters going to bring in Brian Hudson. Yeah. Games he's appeared in, 3.24 ERA, 8 innings pitched, 28% strikeout rate. As a player, second baseman Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 with a walk today for Albies. Glad this game's no longer in that like twilight reminding me a lot of those long playoff games, or that 33 inning baseball game, which I've tried before. Go look it up if you don't know what that is. Please go look that up. Bottom of the 9th, Ozzie Albies plate on the 1-1. With a sweep on the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. On the 2-1 with a fastball, the count's 3-1. Salvador Perez on deck for Tampa Bay. They're going crazy right now. On the 3-1, ball 4 for Ozzie Albies. 1 on, bottom of the 9th. Salvador Perez winning run to the plate. Fly ball down the left field line, going foul. One takes the fastball outside into the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is the stadium's electric. That'll be a high fly ball. This one gonna go to deep right field. Not enough to make it. That's out number 1. Albies goes back to first. Perez was close. Here's Byron Buxton. 1 down, bottom of the 9th. And there's one run score. It's a tie game. Denver just needs one run to keep this game going. That's Albies on first. Oh, he's gonna bunt. He's gonna go down to first. He is out, but a runner advanced to second. Huge sacrifice. Denver not too happy with the result. Runner advances to second base. Left fielder Inhap on deck. If Inhap hits a single, there's a chance for runner scores, and that would force the 10th. Outside in the sweeper, 1-0. I can't imagine being on that pitcher's mound or like in the batter's box at this moment. Swung on this to the sweeper, and the count's 1-1. On the 1-1. Sweeper fouled away, 1-2. Everybody down to their final strike. Hudson deals the 1-2. Fouled away. 5.5. Crowd on their feet. The next pitch could determine how this series comes out. And a fastball 2-2. Keeps the game alive for Tampa Bay. Ball down to Ian Happ. Standing MVP here in the pitch. Inside, the count is 4. Harry Ford on deck. Not a single winner there for that. MVP chance for Ian Happ. And they got him with a cutter on the upper outside corner for strike 3. Texas Twisters are 1 win away. The championship will be in the building tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for first pitch. Texas Twisters hold on to win the game 3-2 over the Tampa Bay Titans. Quite a contested one, a very odd ball game. Twisters win it 4-3. You see all the zeros. So that's your ball game. Twisters win it 4-3 over the Tampa Bay Titans. Game 6 tomorrow on Friday night. And Game 7, if we need it, will be Saturday night. Texas leads the series 3-2. They jump back in front. That's the trophy. And that's the trophy that's on the table. I'm Tyler Joyce. I hope you enjoyed. See ya for the next one. Next one tomorrow night, 8 p.m. That's my hope. 8 p.m. for both tomorrow and Saturday night. Goodbye, good night, see ya.